How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing, all of my gins? I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys are doing all right. Man, I had noticed my hair just grew overnight. I think I have to go and shave. So, hey, man. So I just woke up. It's like 5 a.m. having my coffee. And I just realized that El Mary is still butthurt. You still butthurt, man. Like, hey, me, this is what I don't like about you guys, man. All you guys, this is why some of you motherfuckers are frenemies and some of you guys are just plain haters. Let me tell you why. This is a channel, this is a community where we deal in occultism, right? I watch y'all guys. I read the comments. I watch the battles. I don't say shit. I don't make myself known. I just read and look. One thing I've noticed is if this situation was with somebody else and El Mary was dropping bombs on this dude, right? If he was dropping bombs on this dude, y'all would have been like, yo, you can't sleep, nigga. You know, Emery got that juju on you. You got that bad juju on you. You can't sleep, nigga. Oh, naga. Sorry, pardon my language. You can't sleep, naga. You can't. You got that bad juju. Spirits are working on your ass. This nigga, this naga. Sorry, this naga texts me. We on the same timeline. We on the same time period. It's Eastern Pacific here too. We on the same time period, bro. You texted me at 1 a.m. Like, let's go back. Let's recap what just happened. Cause y'all don't understand. Y'all seem to y'all disrespecting my gangster. Y'all disrespect my gangster, man. Let's go back, man. This guy texts me at 1 a.m. in the morning. The only reason why I saw the comment is because I was already having a conversation with somebody else. That's the only reason why, because I'm asleep at that time usually. I wake up at 5 a.m. every motherfucking day, eat some motherfucking breakfast, and start working. That's what I do every day. I'm a boring guy. I look exciting. I look like I'm crazy and shit, but I'm pretty boring, to be quite honest. You know what I mean? Ladies might not love that shit, you know, because I'm a pretty boring guy. You know, ladies like to have fun. Girls just want to have fun and shit. I'm a boring ass motherfucker, man. I'm a goddamn robot. Wake up at 5 a.m., start working. And that's it. And then I go to sleep at 9, and then I do the same shit the next day. I'm a goddamn robot. So anyway, point of it is, I'm sorry, ladies. I didn't mean to throw you under the bus. I'm just wilding out. I'm just playing. Anyway, but it is true that I wake up real early in the morning every morning, and that's just how I do. You know, eat a little bit of breakfast, maybe do a couple push-ups, and blah blah blah. You know, and whatever. So the only reason why you caught me is because I was talking to somebody else already. You know, I mean, I was already talking to somebody else. That's the only reason I was in the conversation. So I noticed that I got a comment because I see the notification on my cell phone and shit. So this guy, he invites me to a live debate the next day at 1 a.m. How in the fuck you're gonna invite somebody the next day to a live discussion at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning? Who in the world does that? That makes no damn sense. And luckily I saw it and I answered back. I told this guy, I'm a state it like somebody else in the comment section stated, I stipulated I stipulated that you should practice the art of war and give me a proper notice in advance. The dude didn't listen because he was butthurt and texts me back at 3 a.m. What? What? Who? Where? Where? How? So I feel like y'all just disrespectful at this point. You know what I mean? If you think you can just talk to me at 3 a.m. all willy-nilly, you know what I mean? Don't text me at 3 a.m. I'm going to start wilding out. I'm going to be like, what is your damn problem? Why are you fucking texting me at this time? Are you dying? You need some money? Is your kid stuck in the airport? You need a lift? You need an Uber? Don't text me at 3 a.m. if it's not important, man. That shit don't make no sense. So, but I'm sitting here, and now he texts me again at 1 a.m. in the fucking morning, bro. Like, what the hell is going on? What is going on? So, I don't know. You taking flights, you got a business, you have like, okay, so using my power of deduction, well, it's not really powers of deduction because you already said, we know that you have 2 employees. You have 2 employees. You might have more. You know, judging by your looks, I would think that you have at least 10 people working for you. 8 to 10 people, right? But judging by your looks, you must have 8 to 10 people working for you. And you're the boss, right? From what I understand, you're the boss of these people. Like, you're the one that puts on these people, right? And you're still hiring. Apparently, you're still hiring from what I'm deducing. So I don't understand a kind of boss that sits in his fucking penthouse, condominium, and at 3 a.m. he's texting random ass YouTubers when he still has to get up at around, let's say you're not an early bird, but you still have to be up before 9 o'clock. You still have to be up before 9 o'clock, and you still have, even though you're not doing most of the work, you still need to delegate. You still need to delegate. So now you need to delegate 8 to 10 people before 9 o'clock so they all know what they're supposed to do during the day. But you got time to text me all through the morning, no sleep, and then you still have to keep going at 9 a.m. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. That's not legit. And that's not the point. That's not the point. You know what I mean? Because I'm throwing you flowers by saying this. I'm throwing you flowers. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt by saying this. Because I don't believe that's what's going on. But most of your fans believe that that's what's going on. And most of your fans are going to answer me and they're going to tell me, well, he never rests. And he's just like that. He's just built that way. And he's going to say the same shit. He's going to say that he's built that. I don't believe that shit. I don't think you're built that way. I don't think you're built that way. I don't think that's what you do. I don't think so. Because if that was what you do, you'd be asleep at that time. And if that was what you do, you would have accepted those stipulations because that shit just makes sense. Shit, as a matter of fact, I wouldn't even had to have said those shits in the first place if you were that kind of person. And if you were that kind of person, you would have understood everything I just fucking said. Since the one in the morning thing that you sent me, invite. So you're not that kind of guy. And this is the reason why you're always ready to post up pictures on Instagram with you holding guns. Like I said before, this nigga isn't real. And the reason why he falls on intimidation tactics is because he knows he's full of shit. Because if you ain't full of shit, you're not going to use intimidation tactics. You're just going to show your teeth. Right? You're going to be about it, right? You're going to get down to business, right? You're going to bury me. You're going to destroy my videos, which you can't. You can't destroy my videos. Why can't you destroy my videos? You're the best in the world, man. You the best in the world, man. You have a W versus Ngolo. You have a W versus Ogu. You have a W versus a whole bunch of people. But you can't take care of these videos? Come on, man. What? The knowledge is too intense? Is that it? It's too intense. Just admit it. It's too intense for you. My shit is too intense. That's all it is. It's just too intense, bro. It's too intense. Like, I'm sorry, because I know my fans are going to be like, man, he's fucking throwing flowers at this nigga. I know. I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to give the benefit. I'm trying to be a normal human being. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, you know, at the end of the day, he's just a human. I'm just a human. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has their own way of going through life and surviving and shit like that, right? So I understand that part, right? Everybody's trying to survive. Everybody's trying to do what they can, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So I'm just, you know, being relatable. And unfortunately, you have to understand, my fans need to understand that there's some people that are not on our level of understanding. And that's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You have to understand that some people, this might be the first time that they watch a YouTube video. You got to think about that too sometimes. This video might be the first fucking YouTube video they ever watch. It could happen. So if I'm out here just talking nonsense all the freaking time, I make myself look bad. And everything else that I represent. So I can't really do that. So yeah, I gotta bring it. I gotta bring it. Period. I just gotta bring it. Speaking of bringing it, like I told you before, the dude, so now he uses snippets of videos. Bro, like, that's lame. That's just lame. We're gonna get to those snippets in a minute, but I need to explain. So I need to express myself. I need to express myself, man. You're using snippets. Stop using snippets. I know the people like it, but don't do it all the time, nigga. Like, cause look, man, I don't know what's going on with the audience that we have. We both share an audience. A lot of your dudes, a lot of the people that watches your video watches my video. We share an audience. But you gotta understand, man, like, if you a real nigga, if you want to consider yourself to be a real nigga, you can't just use that sort of shit all the time. And to me, let's say I was a real nigga, a real naga, pardon my language, damn it. Let's say I was a real naga that was listening and not participating, right? I'm a real naga. To me, if you're able to drop bombs versus other characters, right? Other Street Fighters, or the Street Fighter characters, right? You're dropping bombs on Chong Li. You're dropping bombs on Blanca. You're dropping bombs on Guile, right? And then you face Ken, but you can't drop no bombs because I keep throwing Hadoukens all the time. I'm just cheap shotting the shit out of you, right? You know what I mean? That shit makes you look bad. If your only answer to my fucking Hadoukens is fucking, you know, snippets of me picking my nose, that's garbage. Because I'm sitting here throwing a fucking fireball, and your only answer is, you know, oh, well, he picked his nose in this video. Look, people, he picked, no pun intended. No pun intended. I was thinking about something. I just thought about something. Anyway, the person that knows, whatever. But you're sitting here and I'm, you know, like you what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what is that? What the fuck is that, bro? You can't do that. Not because you have to understand. People need to understand. The audience needs to understand. Every time this dude answered me, it was in that format. It was in that format. He never, ever dissected any of my fucking videos. None of them. None. Because this dude, he's sitting here, man, the game is not supposed to be sold, not told. All right. That's no problem. That doesn't mean that you can't tear my shit apart. If you're the best in the world, you're supposed to be able to tear my shit apart, man. The best in the world. In the fucking world. That's a lot of people. That's like 9 billion fucking people, man. That's like 100 billion people, bro. 200 billion people. On the ground and underground. And in the water too. You know, that's a lot of people, man. You know what I mean? And that's not the big deal. That's not even the point. The point is you're supposed to be able to counter those fucking fireballs, man. That's how you're supposed to play this game. That's how you're supposed to play this game. You're not supposed to, you know, get in your car and drive to other people's houses and fight them and shit. You're not supposed to be doing that. What you're supposed to do is be able to counter other people's plays. You ain't countering your play. I mean, the first time you did it, fine. That's kind of a counter. It's kind of a counter. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna do something. You know what I mean? It's gonna cause a little bit of a ruckus. You know what I mean? But at some point, you're just making yourself look bad. You ain't got no answer. You ain't got no answer to anything, bro. You want me to come on your show when you ain't got no substance. You want me to go on your fucking live stream and you ain't got no substance. Like, there's no substance. There's no reason for me to go actually go on your live show. Like, there's actually no reason for me to go on your live. Like, where is the substance? Where is the... What? I mean, like, what's gonna happen if I go on your show? Because I don't even know where you're gonna go with this shit. You know what I mean? I don't even know where you're gonna go with it. Like, where are you gonna go? So why would I be interested into something that has no... It's not tangible. It's like you're asking me to go talk to a ghost. Shit makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It just makes absolutely zero sense. No one will fucking at 3 a.m. in the morning. And then the worst part is, so people like coming at me. They're like, oh, well, you know, oh, he gave you the 2 days. No, he didn't give me the 2 days. He texted me at 3 a.m. in the morning. He told me the day after. The day after, right? Not on Sunday, but on Monday, 12 p.m. Dude, is this guy serious? Like, nigga, wait till Sunday morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. That's even acceptable. If you're really eager to have this shit happen, 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. You can do that. And then you give me the 2 days required or the 1 day required. And you have to understand there's a reason why I asked for a 2-day period or a 1-day period. First of all, we're not friends. Secondly, we are rivals. Third, we're both business people. We're both business oriented. So this would have been a perfect opportunity if this battle, if the people was actually interested. Because I know I'm a boss, right? And other people know I'm a boss, right? You're a boss in your own respective world, right? You're a boss, right? And other people know you're a boss, right? This ain't no fucking, small fry challenge, like cheeseburger, like quarter pounder kind of shit. Like, this is big shit. This is a big event. And you're just gonna do some shit real fast like that? That's not business acumen, man. Where's your business acumen, bro? Where is your business acumen, bro? Nah, you give those 2 days because you want people to see this shit. And I'm scared? People saying I heard it people say he said I'm scared, where you don't even want the people to build up the hype to have the biggest fucking live happen in this community. And I'm scared. Because let's face it, you can feel it. You can feel my energy. You can feel my energy. You know how crazy this shit could have been. Win or lose, that fucking Bakar El Mary live stream would have been the craziest fucking live stream he had on his fucking channel, period. Period. End of fucking story. Even though I have a small channel base, because me, I don't really base myself on what YouTube tells me. Because like some other person told me, like sometimes you're viral. The thing about YouTube, it's like it's Google. It's Google. You know, I'm gonna drop in conspiracy theory world right here, but it's Google. Google manages YouTube. So there's some people, they actually go viral, but they have no idea because, you know, they change the fucking numbers. You know what I mean? But people watch me all over the globe. There's fucking, you know, Australians that watch my channel. There's Mexican people that watch my channel. Shit, there's some people that keep telling me, yo, you need to have a Spanish channel. You need to have a Spanish channel. You need to have a French channel. I know I'm working on it. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding when I'm saying this. I'm not saying this just out of like ever since I heard it, I've been like, you right? I'm gonna try and do some shit. Motherfuckers are asking me for Spanish. Motherfuckers, Nagas are asking me for French. So don't, you know, and you know this. And you know this. I know you know. I don't know how you know, but I know you know. I don't know how you know, but I know you know. You know what I mean? So that shit to me, no business acumen. So I don't feel you right now, man. You got the clothes, you got the car, you taking the flights, but your character don't match with what you say you do. It don't match. It doesn't match. I mean, we're talking about shit that regular people, your neighbor, would act the same way that I'm acting. And they might not even be that rich. It's just that, you know, it's a given. You know what I mean? Those kind of things, it's a given. It's just how shit goes. It's just how you function in society. So I'm not dropping super crazy bombs of knowledge right now. This ain't crazy gems that I'm dropping right now. It's not like, you know, something that you'll feel oblivious to. This is not something you never heard before. It's just how you do shit when you go ask for a job and shit, or in your workplace. That's just how it is. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, where is this dude's business acumen, man? And if you do have business acumen, well, I feel disrespected because you don't treat me as a business, man. You're talking to me as if, like, you know what I mean? Like, is this, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, you make my stomach churn, bro. Like, you make my fucking stomach churn, nigga. Like, so, look. Right now it's too late, and you gotta know when you lost too, because that's not sexy, man. You gotta know when you lost, bro. Like, you gotta know when you take a L. You gotta know when you took a L. You gotta know when you took a L, bro. Like, that was an L, man. That was an L, and he's still even dudes. Like, look, audience members. what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like, what? Because like I said before in the beginning of the video, if this was anybody else, y'all would been, if he was making videos at the time that I'm making videos, like in the morning or the afternoon and shit, and throwing that shit out, and this dude keep answering them at 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all would have been like, oh, he can't sleep. Oh man, he got that spirit. He got those intrinsic spirits on him. Man, he's, oh man. Bad juju. You got that bad juju. This dude, he's texting me at all hours of the fucking night, bro. Like he's trying to get laid. Like, you know what I mean? You talking about lipsticks all the fucking time, you know what I mean? Like, that shit, you looking suspect, bro. You a bit sus, man. You're a bit beardish right now. You looking kind of beardish, bro. Like, you pause, man. Pause. Relax. Like, don't fucking text me like that, bro. You making me feel uncomfortable, nigga. I ain't got no problem with gay people. I ain't got no problem with no homo, man. But you making me uncomfortable, man. You know what I mean? You making me uncomfortable, bro. Like, that shit's uncomfortable right now. So I'm not saying that he can't sleep because of what I'm doing and shit like that. It might be the case, but I'm not going to confirm or deny those allegations. All I'm gonna say is, if this was in reverse, if the situation was in reverse, y'all would have been all over me telling me I got intrinsic spirits working on me. He taking me to the backyard and doing shit and all kinds of shit and blah 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 blah. And then he would post up pictures of the little black box with the chains on it, and then the showing zombies and shit and blah blah blah. Oh, but me, oh no, I'm just scared. That's what the problem is. The problem is I'm scared. All right, that's fair. That's a fair battle right there, man. So I'm gonna go on your live show. Okay, now I'm just bitching. But I would go on your live show, and how the fuck would that turn out for me, right? Because look at your audience, how oblivious they are at reality. I'm gonna go on your show, and whatever I say, like somebody else commented in the section, I'm gonna go to your show, and whatever I say is you're gonna look good, no matter what. You know what I mean? I could say like he ate like 3 baby girls, in a fruit salad, and everybody be like, oh shit, man, Omar's like, he's the man. I don't feel that shit, man, and I'm bitching. That's not the real reason, but it still crosses my mind. It still crosses my mind, bro. You know what I mean? Because you're looking at this like, you know what I mean? Like Elmira never takes L's. According to his audience, Elmira never takes L's. He never fucking takes L's. Nothing ever happens to Elmira. Everything always happens to everybody else. What is this? Like, you know what I mean? And we share the same audience. And that's the sad part. The sad part is we share the same fucking audience. And that's the sad part, bro. And to be quite honest, there's something there too. Because the audience people wasn't feeling it. And even if they were feeling it, you didn't give them the time to actually respond and say how much they wanted to see it. You got 29 responses. 16 of them are probably people that's already on your side, and 14, the rest of the 14, the rest of the 13 ones was fucking regular people, right? And that's in the space of like one day. That was in one day. 29 responses. Meh. But it could have been more. It could have been more. You know what I mean? It could have been more. Who knows? So let's get to so I just want to. Yeah, I'm butthurt too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm butthurt too, man. I'm butthurt too, because this whole shit could have been a lot more hot. This could have been like the most epic start of the summer ever. This could have been like the most epic fucking start to the summer ever, bro. This could have been fucking epic, my nigga. Like, epic. It pains me. It pains me. And it's like and I'm sitting here, and the worst part is, like, I'm kind of complimenting you right now, but at the same time I'm not. And the reason why I'm not is because I don't really believe that you're that type of guy. I don't really believe that you this supposed business guy, blah blah blah. You might know some occult shit, but right now your business acumen is looking real dodgy, son. Like it's dodgy, bro. Like, it's dodgy, man. Like, I don't believe that shit, man. And you know, like, I don't know. It sucks. It sucks, bro. Like, it sucks. It sucks, man. It's actually sad. Like, it's fucking sad. It's actually fucking sad, bro. Like, it's not even. It's actually sad shit, bro. Like. So, I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, you know, like, this some fucked up shit, man. Like, you know, this some fucked up shit, man. Cause y'all getting played and shit. Like, well, nobody's getting played. It's just, you know, I don't know. I mean, I guess people aren't that smart. You know what I mean? Like, people can't see what's in front of their faces half of the time. Half of the time, people can't see what's in front of their faces and shit, man. It's fucking crazy, man. So you just made a video, you know, depicting something, whatever that is, because those videos wasn't really that serious. But anyways, well, one of them was. But anyway, whatever. I think everybody understood. If you're gonna comment on that and come at me without watching my videos first, then you got a serious fucking problem. Because I don't think if you watch those two videos that he snipped and put together, that you don't understand what I mean by that. That's bullshit. That was bullshit. That was a whack as hell. That was like the wackest short you ever did, ever. Like, that was just plain whack. But let's talk about it, though. Let's talk about it real quick, man. Because, you know, like I ain't no big, I mean, like, fuck it, whatever. Skip it. Whatever you think of me is whatever you think of me. I don't care. At this point, I don't really care. I don't want you to think certain things, but you're probably going to think those things anyways. But you got to understand, man. I got a website. I got other projects that I'm working on. You know, I got this YouTube channel, you know, that I'm trying to take seriously. You know what I mean? And it's not that easy because people on here are not that serious in the first place. So it's very hard for me to feel like pouring all of my efforts into something that's just going to end up in the void of the universe. It kind of sucks. All right? Like, it really sucks. And I do pour my heart out when I try to do my videos. I try to do videos. I try to drop knowledge. I try to, you know, give something cool, give something motivational, you know, give something good for people to digest, like something that's digestible, you know. And you gotta understand, man, it costs $1,000 for the t-shirt because I don't use third parties, right? Because third parties only give you 10 to 4 cents off of every shirt that you sell. So I don't use third parties. I'll go to a fucking guy to make the fucking shirts. I get the shirts printed and then I pay for it. That's $1,000 right there. And then I gotta rent venues. Why? Why do you need to rent venues? Because I can make shows in those venues. That's another $1,000. Right? Then I got the equipment. I gotta take the equipment. I gotta rent out the equipment. I don't buy the equipment, I rent it. That's another $1,000. Right? You know, well, it's less than $1,000, but it depends on the kind of show that you're doing. If you got like performers and shit like that come in, like performers, that's expensive. You know what I mean? That's 500, 600 for the performers, right? And then you got the microphones, the this, the that, the lights, the did, the that, the that, the that, right? You know, that's another $1,000, right? And then it's not finished yet because now you got to promote the fucking thing. So you got to get some flyers. You got to see if you can post it up somewhere, a Facebook campaign, a Twitter campaign, some kind of shit like that. However you do it, right? Or maybe you're going to make some shirts for the show so people remember, like, you know, souvenir shop shit, right? And you got to buy the alcohol and shit. You got to buy the alcohol or the food. You know what I mean? So that's another $1,000 plus. I don't even know how much it's going to cost me to publish the book. So that's probably another $1,000+, right? I haven't checked that out yet. I'm not sure. Then I have the website I got to pay. And I got to manage and all kinds of shit. So that falls into the promotion. It falls into the promotion because it's not that expensive. It falls into the promotion because it's not that expensive. So that's around $3,000 to $4,000, right? Every fucking month. Right? Not every month, but every 6 months, that's how much I gotta spend on this whole fucking shit. So yeah, I'm not having a bad time. But sometimes, realistically speaking, let's say I had a drug addiction. I am giving somebody $1,000. Do you know how much fucking drugs I could buy for $1,000? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, bro. Like, do you understand what I mean? Like, so sometimes I get those feelings. I get in my feelings sometimes, bro, because I'm spending all this fucking money. But this money, I'm not spending it to make myself happy. I'm spending it to make my future happy. You know what I mean? But I'm not spending it to make my right now happy. I'm making, you know what I mean? Like so yeah, I get in my feelings. I was just trying to be relatable to the public. Because some public might say, yeah, but you know, I do things. It's not that easy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. You know, I do it too. I know. You know what I mean? But you can't tell me you're not having fun while you're doing it, though. That's the only thing. You can't tell me that you're not having fun doing it. So, yeah. And the money is not even the problem, to be quite honest. The money is not even the problem. The reason why I get into my feelings when I have to spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 every 6 months, every quarterly, right? Is because the manpower isn't there because most people don't feel like doing shit. People don't feel like going to pick up clothes at this particular spot. People don't feel like buying promotional shit so they can promote their own shit. People don't feel like doing that. They don't feel like doing that. So when you're doing all this shit, even if you get investment from outside, I'm not saying that's the case. I'm not going to confirm or deny those allegations. But even if you get investments from outside, you're the one that still have to do the footwork, man. So it's normal for you to have your energy go down at some point. Your energy feels a little bit low sometimes. And when your energy feels low, sometimes you feel like that. If you watch my video, you would understand that's what it meant. I would be led to believe that you feel the same way. I don't think you do, because you don't do all that shit. You don't do events. You don't have big things going on your website. You don't have a special podcast on your website. You don't make video mixes or musical mixes. You don't interact with your audience. Because you got to understand, the thing I don't understand with this guy, he shows, he shows a big side of himself. He shows luxury and everything like that. But the dude doesn't know how to set up a live stream on his YouTube. I've been doing that since I don't know when. It's called OBS. You got to go get OBS. Put it on your computer. That's what everybody works with. That's what all the professional works with. We work with OBS. You know what I mean? That's how I can appear live on my website, with OBS. So you don't even know what OBS is. I just gave you, like, so right now, you're going to go use OBS. And then what's going to happen? He's going to do live streams on his website. And it should work. Technically, it should work, because you have 17,000 followers on your website. You have 17,000 followers on your YouTube. But the thing is, how did you get 17,000 people on your YouTube? No events, no live streams, no alternative shows, nothing. I got all of that shit. I got alternative shows. Go on my website. Go on my website. There's multiple alternate shows on my website. I got knowledge that I've never said on this YouTube that's on my website. I have, all kinds of shit. $17,000 followers, and he's supposedly he's loaded. All right. Me, what I have like 180. So I'm not using your money. You know what I mean? I'm not using anybody's fucking money, to be quite honest. I just try to bring the good time to you. People don't like me because they don't want to fuck around with a demon. People don't like me because they don't want to fuck around with a demon. What the fuck am I supposed to do? You want me to act like something I'm not? I can't do that. I can't do that, because then I'm the one that's not having fun. You know what I mean? Because then I'm the one I have to stomp on my own happiness to make you happy. I can't really be doing that. I can't really be doing that, man. Because the only reason why I have the strength to do all of those things that I do, including the witchcraft, including the shows, the knowledge, the videos, all that shit, the interactivity of my business, the only reason why I can do that, my radio show, and that's another thing, man, I ain't got time. I'm supposed to be on that radio all the fucking time. I'm supposed to be on that. I ain't got time for that. You know what I mean? I could make some time for it. I used to do it while I was doing everything else. But when I get on the radio, I get too rowdy. I get too excited. And people don't like it. People are sensitive. People are sensitive. I get too rowdy and they're too sensitive. So they don't like it. They don't like my radio show. They like my YouTube channel, but they don't really like my radio show. So it's kind of like they don't like when I talk. They like the music. They like the music. They don't really, you know what I mean? Like, Lucifer's Lounge is great. Lucifer's Lounge is insane. It's a crazy ass show. I think it's one of the best ideas I ever had. I think Lucifer's Lounge is one of the best idea. I feel like Lucifer's Lounge is one of the best idea I ever had. Period. Now I gotta promote that shit. I gotta find the money to promote that shit and make that shit roll out. And I don't have just one episode of Lucifer's Lounge. I got a couple. The music is always good. But niggas get jealous. They get all in their feelings. Because they think I got all this shit because I'm rich or something. I'm not rich. Well, yes, I am. Whatever. You know what I mean? That's not the point. The point is, at least I'm using my money to make you feel happy. To make you feel better than just a blob of depression and shit or whatever. I'm trying to make you feel percolating. At least I'm using my money to do that, because I could just use my money to do stupid shit. No, I'm using my money to bring you some happiness. I'm using my money to bring you some knowledge. I'm using my money to bring you to a better dimension, to a better parallel universe, to a parallel universe where it's more fun. But niggas are sitting there being, nagas are being there, sitting there being jealous. So now I gotta spend more money because I gotta overcome the jealousy. I have to overcome the jealous audience. I have to reach out to an audience that is going to find it cool. But then again, that's still my money and I still have to do the footwork. So yes, I get into my feelings sometimes because I am still kind of a human being. I'm a God-made flesh. I am a God-made flesh. And because I'm a God-made flesh, from time to time on any given Sundays, I'm going to get into my feelings. You know what I mean? I'm cold all the rest of the time, but sometimes you would swear that I have fucking PMS. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, bro? Like, you would swear that I got PMS, bro. Shit. And it is normal. I don't feel bad for that shit. I do not feel bad for that shit, because if anybody was in my position, they would act the same fucking way. They would act the exact same way. They would probably act worse. Matter of fact, I used to work for a guy. I used to I knew a guy that had a radio show. I used to work for him. This nigga, when an event was clear, was getting close, the closer we got to the event, the more stressed out he became. So he was acting like he had PMS. Cause some of the time he was cool and he was a good guy. Then, you know, as the date is getting closer, he's more nervous. Then he's like just having mood swings and shit. He be having mood swings. Everybody's like that, bro. Shit, man. Girly girl, I'm sorry, but I did a show with this girl once, right? And she was fine. Everything was great. But the day, and she wasn't nervous until she saw people walk into the fucking thing. And that's when it hit her. That shit hit her like a ton of fucking bricks, bro. Like, yo, she got fucking nervous, man. It was fucking, she went fucking nuclear on my ass, bro. Like, it was crazy. It was nuts. Everybody is like that. We get nervous. We get into our feelings when we're doing shit like that. But it's okay. It's normal. You're supposed to be in your feelings. That means that you're gonna fucking do the shit. That means you're fucking ready. That means you are fucking ready. I know it sounds weird to say, especially coming from me, but I swear that's how shit works. You're gonna be nervous. And you might be used to it. Like, I'm used to it. I don't have that. I don't get like pre-stage jitters. I don't have that shit because I was on stage since I was fucking 8 years old. You know what I mean? I had spotlights in my fucking face since I was 8 years old. So I don't give a shit now today, right? But it doesn't mean I don't get pre-stage jitters. I get PMS syndrome. When I get premenstrual syndrome when as the days go along, right? Like, you don't know when I'm gonna start having mood swing. It might happen anytime. You know what I mean? Because it's the amount of work that makes me nervous. It's not the work itself. It's the amount of work that makes me nervous. It's not the work itself. I don't mind doing the work, but sometimes, since you have a heavy workload, you have mood swings. Shit happens. Shit fucking happens. And there's another reason why I don't believe you, man. And that's the reason why I'm not gonna go on your live. You fucked this up, not me. You fucked it up, not me. Don't tell me I'm scared when you're like not letting people join into the battle to see the battle happen, even though you could have won. Don't tell me that I'm scared when you're like, you're not even asking me shit at the proper hours of the day where I might not be sleeping. You know what I mean? Don't tell me that I'm scared, man. Holla at a nigga when he's awake. Holla at a nigga when he's not sleeping. You know what I mean? That shit's weird. And you're not sleeping. I don't know why you ain't sleeping. Because you got a business. Because by your looks, if you judge your, if we're judging things by looks here, right? If we're judging things by looks, right? All the shit that I just said, technically you're the dude that's doing all this. Technically. Like, technically right now, technically I'm fucking lying. Like, technically right now, I am straight up fucking lying to you, bro. But the thing is, he never said all of this shit that I just said. And if you go on the website, there's nothing like that on there. Shit. Now that I think about it, his website kind of looks like mine a little bit. That's kind of curious. But he's not saying all of the boss shit I'm saying right now. But technically speaking, if we're looking at the way I'm dressed right now, the way I look right now, and the way he's looking, I mean, even my background, like, but the way, you know what I mean? But if you look at him, he's the one that's supposed to be saying all this fucking boss business shit right there, right? He had never said shit like that ever in his life. So pardon me for finding all of this a little bit peculiar. Pardon me for finding all this shit peculiar, bro. Like, it is. It's particular, man. It's some very particular shit. It's very weird. They don't make no sense. I mean, look at me. I mean, people won't believe me. Like, even though it's right in their faces, even though they could check it out if they want to, people ain't gonna believe all the shit that I said, because I don't look, or I don't have certain things in my environment that makes me look like that guy. But the thing is, you're looking at the guy that's supposed to be doing the things that I'm doing. Well, he's dressed up as the dude that's doing the things that I'm doing. But he ain't never said shit like that. Come on, man. Like, y'all wildin', bro. Like, y'all MFers are wildin'. Launching. Tweaking. So what do we do now? What do we do with all this information? I don't know. I don't know. The only reason why I said all this because I'm butthurt too. That's the only reason why. The only reason why I said all this is because I'm butthurt, man. Like, you know, I'm sad because the Super Bowl got canceled. You know what I mean? The Super Bowl got canceled. They didn't properly promote the Super Bowl event. You know, and niggas saying I'm scared and shit and all kinds of shit. I don't know. Whatever. Even though motherfuckers are calling me up like in the 3 a.m. in the morning. You know what I mean? Not even properly send me an invite and shit, but I'm scared and shit. All, you know, hey. So yeah, I'm a little bit butthurt. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit butthurt, man. I'm a bit butthurt, man. Yes, I am. Shit. Damn it. And now I have to rectify a stupid little short because people can't put 2 and 2 together by themselves. You have to hold their fucking hands and they can't think for themselves. You want to put the beef away. You want to squash the beef and shit. I don't believe that. I don't believe that's true. How you gonna squash the beef? I don't even know what program you're fucking using to have a live podcast with someone. I don't even know what kind of fucking what kind of program you're using to podcast with someone, but you want me to be there at 12 p.m. before checking out if the shit works. How the fuck was I supposed to be there at 12 p.m., bro? Can you explain that shit? So you wanted me to wake my ass up specifically for you. I mean, yeah, I do wake up in the morning, but that don't matter. That don't matter, man. Because anyway, even if it did matter, like I said before, I'm already doing other shit at that time. But now I got to take time in the morning because the shit's going to be at 12 p.m. later in a couple hours, right? And I have to set up, so I need at least an hour to find out if everything's working right. Set up my camera and shit like that. So I have to be there at 11 or 10:30. Come on, man. But I'm scared. Look, man. I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know what's going on with you, man. Like, you know, like I don't know what's going on here. All I know is we share the same audience. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know what's going on with your audience. I don't know. This is crazy. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. It makes no sense. Unprofessionalism to the fucking max. To the max. Unprofessionalism. And then he gonna fucking threaten people to go out their houses and shit and all kinds of shit. At least this time he got the name right. The fucking Saint Main, whatever the fuck that was, bro. Like, what the hell was that anyway? Who the fuck is that? So, you know, like at least, you know, shit. I had to Google the motherfucker's name to find out if he actually did exist. You know what I mean, bro? Like shit. So I'm like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's unprofessionalism to the max. To the fucking max. To the limit. This nigga talking about guns and fucking UFC and shit. You gotta be, and the worst part is this dude, he makes videos where he say if you practice occult magic, you have to be disciplined. when you practice occult magic, you need discipline. Does that look like a person that's disciplined to you? Does that look like discipline to you, nigga? You texting motherfuckers all night? Go to sleep. Go to fuck to sleep, nigga. Go to sleep, man. Text me later. Shit. I don't know. Anyways, man, I don't know. Me. Now, I'm not even gonna go there because y'all gonna say like it's fucking conspiracy theories and shit like that and blah blah blah. But I don't know, man. The proof is in the pudding. 2 + 2 is 4. If you evaluate everything I just said, if you evaluate the way that I accentuate, trying to be smart and shit. If you evaluate and you evaluate the way that I accentuate myself right now, and you look at this dude's catalog of videos, is it the same? Do you see the same presence? Do you see the same internet presence? Do you see the same live presence? No. No, you don't. Hail Mary never did one fucking event, bro. Not one. Niggas with money that ain't doing networking events. They're not building networking events. They're not doing dining events. They're not doing any sort of fashion shows. They're not doing nothing. But they got money though. How the fuck does that function? Like, how is that? What are those? What are those? You ain't got no t-shirts. You ain't got no promotion shit. 17,000 followers. You ain't got no promotional paraphernalia. You ain't got an internet shop. You can't buy shit on your website. I used to have an internet shop. I took it down. People used to buy things there. I took it down because I don't want to deal with no third party, but that's not your business. So that's the thing. The sad part about all this shit is, you want to know what's the sad part about this whole fucking video? I'm going to tell you what the sad part about this whole video is. I'm teaching this nigga about business. So now he's going to go outside of his house. After he listens to this fucking video, he's going to go outside of his house and he's going to try to do the shit that I just fucking said. Which technically he could have done a long time ago. If we believe that this nigga got money. If we believe that this nigga is successful. If we believe that this nigga's taking first class trips on airplanes. $17,000 followers. Beef with no meat. That's what he was saying the other day to the other person. Beef with no meat. You ain't got no meat over here either. Telling the other MFers, the other nagas, pardon my language. You're telling the other nagas that they ain't got no bacon, lettuce, and tomatoes in their beef. There's no bacon, lettuce, or tomatoes in this beef either. Nothing. Your only response is, I'm gonna get in my car and we go see each other. And then you figured out you was looking real stupid, and then you erased the fucking comments. You erased the damn comments, bro. Ain't that some shit? What I tell you? What is Lucifer doing on earth? You might be asking yourself, what is Lucifer doing on earth? Let me tell you. Let me tell you what Lucifer's doing on earth. He's talking about everything that the earth is made of. Which is what you say? Well, let me tell you. Business and spirituality, baby. What? Hold on. Hold on. Y'all lost your damn minds. That's what happened. Y'all lost your damn mind. That's what happened. Y'all just lost your damn minds. Seriously. So now what's gonna happen? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Elmer is gonna listen to this motherfucking video. And in a couple days, all of a sudden, he's gonna be preparing an event. That's what's gonna happen. So in a couple days, he's gonna be preparing an event. You know what I mean? And then what else? He's gonna have Elmer t-shirts. He's gonna have Elmer t-shirts, and all these dumbass niggas are gonna buy the shit. And in the meantime, I'm gonna have like 200 subscribers. I'm gonna have like 200 subscribers, and niggas just gonna be looking at me and shit with their pockets full of lint. They gonna have pockets full of lint because they spent all their money on Elmira with my 200 subscribers. That's what's gonna happen. Stop smoking cigarettes. Somebody told me to stop smoking cigarettes the other day, nigga. The fuck out of my face. Like, come on, man. So you don't understand why I feel butthurt from time to time. You don't understand. With everything I just told you right now, you don't understand why I got premenstrual syndrome from time to time. Pardon my language. No offense. You serious? Are you serious? Shit. And then the first time I help him out, like this guy, he's my rival, right? We don't like each other. This nigga wanted to come down and shit to do whatever the fuck he wanted to do, whatever. I don't know. But ain't the first time. The last time I helped him out, I made a video and I said, I cleaned his karma through a video. I cleaned his karma to a video. The next day, he made $5,000. The next day, he was dancing all in the video, man. He was gyrating. The next day, I cleaned his karma through a fucking, like, I did it on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, you fucking wilding. You wasting your fucking time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting my time. You're wasting everybody's time. And then he got super angry. He got super angry about it. Like, he got, like, irate and shit. Like, I don't remember, but he was pissed off. Like, why are you pissed off, man? Because my magic is stronger than yours. I told you before, I don't make videos. I make magic. This is Hollywood. This is Holly Grove. Hollywood. Like that dude from that movie. This ain't Hollywood, it's Hollywood. You know what I mean? We don't make movies here, we make magic. And now, you know, like, now you got a blueprint. I just dropped the blueprint for you. I just dropped the blueprint for you, man. I just dropped the blueprint for you. You got clients in Dubai. The fuck out of here. You got clients in Dubai, bro. I don't need to see the receipt. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Cause you are a type of nigga that's you're a type of nigga. The game is supposed to be sold, not told. So you don't need to show me receipts. You know what I mean? I can tell. You know what I mean? Show me something I can tell. I got good perception. I got good perception. You know what I mean? I can't say the same for the rest of your audience, but I got good perception. You don't have to do too much. You know what I mean? You just need to do 2-3 things, and I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, he that dude. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like there is no fucking discussion to be had. Like, you know, there would have been a discussion if you was able to like at least answer one of my fucking videos correctly like a human being. Maybe I would have thought that you deserve a discussion of some sort. But there's no discussion to be had. You know what I mean? Why am I gonna give you the time of day? Why would I give you the time of day? You ain't like me. You ain't built like me. You ain't got no business. You ain't got no knowledge. You ain't got no business. I ain't got time for you. There's some people out here that got business and they got knowledge. I got time for them. I ain't got time for you. Why am I gonna waste my time with you for, man? You ain't showing me shit. You might have all these other people fooled and bamboozled with your buffoonery. But you ain't got me fooled, man. You ain't got me fooled, bro. There ain't no discussion. And there ain't no discussion. There's no discussion. Now go make some snippets. Because that's apparently the limit of your imagination. This nigga talking about, yeah, people that know me know I'm smart. Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't give a shit. It's not about what other people say. It's about what you can prove. And so far, you haven't been able to prove shit, As a matter of fact, you're using my own content against me, right? And I'm not talking about the snippets. Like this nigga, he talking about demons now. If people wasn't talking about demons before, I mean, like, EA kind of like brung all this shit together. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give some credit where the credit is due. EA brung all this motherfucker, all these MFers, all the MFers in the left-hand path that are popular right now is thanks to EA. Period. There's no if and buts about it. That's what it is. It's not thanks to Elmer. It's not thanks to anybody. It's thanks to EA. Right? So, what's the point I was trying to make here? I got lost. What the fuck was I saying? So anyways, man, like, you can't tell me that all your answers, like, you're gonna do some snippets. You're gonna do some snippets, man. And I'm sitting here, I'm making all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing all this shit, bro. Like, I'm the one doing all this shit, man. I got people, that's what I was about to say. But right now, we got some people that never used to talk about demons. Now, demons are relevant. But before, demons wasn't relevant. You know what I mean? And even these dudes are saying, like, Elmer fucking with demons now. You know what I mean? He's calling his spirits demons. Because that's what they are. At the end of the day. Even the ones in the light, they're both demons. When we're talking about voodoo, of course. You know, everybody's a demon in voodoo. Like, there's no, they're all demons. There's no difference. And now he's accepting that. Now it's part of his vocabulary. know what I mean? Uh, shit. You got Dolo. Dolo's on a fucking crusade. He's on the crusade against the demons now. Now he's seeing demons everywhere. Dolo's seeing demons everywhere. Everybody that calls his show, everybody that pops up into his fucking his live stream, well, his chat box. Every time you see somebody he don't like, that's a demon. He's a crusader. He's a Knight Templar. You know what I mean? And of course, I could sit here and say that, Elmer is a Knight Templar too. But I'm not going to do that. And I know that's what a lot of people want me to do, but we're not going to do that. You want to know why? Because it's too easy to counter. Oh, he crazy. That's just conspiracy theory shit. Blah, blah, blah. It's too easy to counter. Now, what I'm doing right now, that's harder to counter. Like wiggle your way around this shit. Which he can, because his audience is oblivious. His audience is completely oblivious. So he can wiggle out of all of my fucking videos. He can wiggle out of my catalog of carnage. Like he mentioned, bro. He can wiggle out of it because his audience is fucking oblivious. They are dumbfounded, flabbergasted by the greatness that he is. Flabbergasted. So yeah, he can wiggle out of it. But at least, if I don't go on the conspiracy theory route, this is a lot more legit. And I don't look fucking crazy. I don't mind looking crazy. I don't mind looking crazy. Trust me. I look crazy all the time. I talk to myself when I walk down the street all the fucking time. I look fucking crazy out here, nigga. Insane. So that's not the problem. The problem is when you're facing a nemesis like this, you got to play your cards right. Especially if you're trying to reach out to other people. Especially if you're trying to give knowledge to other people. Especially when you're trying to teach other people. Especially when other people tell you that your job is to bring other people to the fifth dimension. Especially when people are telling you that your job is to open up this new way of thinking. So I can't be acting crazy. I mean, I can, but in a certain situation, I can't. Because the thing is, if you see me acting crazy, but you know that this is how I think in actuality, when I'm not acting crazy, you'll probably tell yourself, maybe he's not crazy. Maybe there's a reason why he's talking to himself. Maybe there's a very valid reason why he's talking to himself. Maybe he's not talking to himself. Maybe it's just a quirk. Maybe he's just like that. You know what I mean? He enjoys being by himself. So I am my own best friend, right? Like I chill with myself. So I'm never alone. I'm always in company of myself and others. So yeah, that's the reason why, people. And I'm going to keep doing that until I don't have to. I'm going to keep acting this way, and I'm going to keep dropping knowledge, and I'm going to keep being analytic. I'm going to keep a certain level of IQ. I'm going to keep a certain level of intellect. Because at the end of the day, I want you to believe that this shit is real. Because at the end of the day, I want you to believe that you are capable of a lot more. I'm not worried about how I'm going to get my money. I'm not worried about like who gonna pay me. I'm not worried about that shit. What I'm worried about is you. In actuality. I mean, of course, there's some people that might, there's some nagas out there that might be, well, you need to worry about yourself. I do. From time to time. I do. And that's why I get PMS every once in a while. You know what I mean? Because I do worry about myself. You know what I mean? But this is my job. This is my destiny. This is my calling. I'm bringing in the new wave. I'm opening the doors. I'm opening the gates of hell. And I'm inviting more people to come party with me. It's my job. So anyways, I've said enough bullshit here. Pardon my language. I'm going to see you in the next one, man. Have a good one. Peace out.